Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are watching episode 22 of season 6 of Supernatural. We are here at the end. At the, well not the end, well the end I guess, the end of the season. It always feels weird saying that because it's not the end of the show, but it feels like that's what I'm saying. But it's not, it's the end of the season and I'm curious. Yeah, this has been a really intriguing season. There's been a lot of things attempted. I think there's been a lot of things that succeeded. Probably a few missteps, you know. Especially like what was that? Was episode? Ooh, I'm trying to think of which number it was. It was like 13 and 14, I think. Those episodes were kind of weak. The one with the spider, and then the one with the mannequins, the haunting. Those were a bit weaker, but like overall, this has been a really enjoyable season. And yeah, now we're at the end. So let's see how that goes. I'm a bit torn. I think I kind of wish that this is a cliffhanger. It's set up for the next season instead of like a wrap on a storyline. I'm hoping that this is set up for the future. I'm kind of hoping, and I know it sounds kind of messed up, but I'm kind of hoping that Castiel embraces and like goes full on evil, because I think that could be really interesting, you know, like in a not evil per se, but like how do you put it, like misguided, basically. That as I've said like previously, that he doesn't back down, much in the same way that like Sam didn't back down from killing Lilith, and we ended up with Lucifer going free because of that. And like that Castiel doesn't back down from this, and because of that, he is going to be like the villain for the next. How are we gonna set the stage for that, though? I don't know. Because, like, I'm thinking that for Cass to truly turn into a villain, there needs to be some sort of trigger, some sort of event, you know? If it's just this, as Balthazar put it, that he's gonna, like, absorb the souls, like, absorb a million tiny nuclear reactors into his vessel and become superpowered that way. I mean, that's not that bad. If what I want to happen is going to happen, there needs to be something that has a finality to it that happens, you know? Because Castiel just becoming super powerful is not going to be enough to turn him into, like, so that we view him as an enemy, is what I'm getting at. And yeah, I'm curious. I'm kind of discounting Crowley, but I don't think he's really that important in the grand scheme of things here, because of like the stuff I've said previously, how it feels like he is good for us, basically. Like him running hell is like the best possible outcome for us, it feels like. Anyways, let's get to it. Before we get started, though, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am 8 episodes ahead, which is 4 weeks. The episodes are also uncut, not edited down like here on YouTube. Over on the Patreon, there's also all other sorts of shows and movies and stuff. For instance, Avatar, both the shows, both Korra and The Last Airbender. There's also, I'm just now starting Invincible. There is Arcane. There is Gravity Falls. There is other stuff. Dragon Prince, I'm also starting. So yeah, if that interests you, feel free to check it out. Link is in the description down below. But with that said, let's get into episode 22, season 6 of Supernatural.
Do you have any idea what souls are worth? What power they hold?
Yeah, it's still very unclear on that part.
Purgatory together? I can stop.
Yeah, we have.
You have to trust me.
That does bother me, the fact that they... But then, I mean, Dean was the exact same way with Sam when it came to Ruby. And it turns out he was right on that part, so like... Sam is running from the cops. Why is Sam running from the cops? Castle storage. Oh, back there. Where the Michael sword was supposed to be. On a hill of dogs, whatever it was. Rover Street, I think it was called.
You don't understand.
What?
I think I understand Just fine.
Yeah, she gets it. He's hiding from the cops.
What's your name?
I don't know.
What do you mean you
Oh.
don't know?
I mean, I don't remember.
Oh, that's why you're by yourself. What's going on?
Come on.
How does this relate to the season finale?
I'm telling you, blank slate.
What you got?
This seems more like a mid-season episode.
I woke up on a park bench, cops shoving a flashlight into my face, tried to take me in.
And your first reaction was to run away.
I knocked them out cold. Both of them.
Oh, never mind. You knocked them out.
I mean, who even knows how to do something like that?
We'll get
You do. Although you do get knocked out quite a bit, but less than the common person.
Look, it's hard to explain. I just feel like I have to be somewhere. There's something I gotta stop. Life or death. Like,
Okay, hey, just
What's-
relax, you know.
What's going on here? And yeah, H.P. Lovecraft, is that triggering something for you? It was fairly recent that happened. And why is he nearby the castle storage? Like where his dad, maybe that's a chain and it's just completely unrelated, but his dad had a safe house or like a storage space with like haunted objects and stuff.
Do you think you're staying in this dump?
maybe.
Maybe you're a hooker.
Maybe.
Find out.
He would be pretty good at it, probably, because he's really pretty.
Is there any way I can convince you to go to a hospital?
No. Apparently, I'm stubborn.
So am I.
Would she be this kind and helpful and insistent on helping if he wasn't as pretty as he is? Maybe I shouldn't presume anything.
If I let you go off alone, I won't be able to sleep at night. And honestly, I'm dying to know how it all turns out.
Yeah, fair, I guess. I mean, it is a pretty interesting story.
Nearest to the fire escape.
Yeah, of course.
Quickest getaway.
And why
Yeah.
do you know that?
It's basically Jason Bourne. I should watch those movies. I know I've read the first Bourne book, but I haven't watched any of them.
Hey, you got a credit card?
Dude, who are you?
Yes, he's a secret agent. Oh, where is Dean in all this? Oh no. Not the crazy board. Oh no, this looks really bad.
Love what you've done to the place. It's very beautiful. Mind meets 7. Sorry, talk when I'm nervous.
Yeah, understandable. If I were you, I would be concerned about getting murdered.
Listen, no offense, but I'm really starting to freak out.
Yeah.
Both.
But like, I would assume that you wouldn't freak out as much, really, because like being able to beat up, beat up cops and like out of reflex is like, it sounds more like secret agent, like spy or something, not serial killer. Okay, here we go. Let's. Oh,
Hey,
did she get away from Castile, or did they get what they needed from her?
the demon I could have handled, you know? But when the angels stepped in,
Yeah. That's when the problem started. Castile is really crossing lines here.
they need virgin blood. The blood of a purgatory native.
Yeah, you got that.
Tell us where they are.
Poor timing. Just a couple of seconds more.
Crowley got carried away.
Yeah, I bet it was all.
Yeah, you didn't stop him.
You don't even see it, do you?
No.
Please, go home and let me stop Raphael.
Why do you need to do it by yourself? I mean, we've fought with archangels before. We beat Lucifer and Michael.
When this is all over, I will save Sam.
Hey.
Oh, it's Castile who did this.
So, what do you remember?
It might sound pretty strange if I said it aloud.
It couldn't get any stranger.
I'm sure it could. Just hold on to your butts.
What are you looking for?
Be very careful with how you phrase things here.
Bobby Singer, that has to be it.
Don't say that you're looking for virgin blood. I mean, they are not looking for that, but I mean, it could come out somehow.
Well, how are you gonna get there?
I guess I'll take my car.
You have the Impala?
Oh, look, don't worry. You've done way too much for me already.
Yeah, get out now while you're still alive. Is she a demon, maybe? Or an angel or something?
We need to stick around here a little bit longer and off flying blind into...
How did you hear that, Sam? What? Sam? Why is Sam shooting at Sam?
One step out of it.
What? Oh, so that's all just like a dream. It's just an imagination thing. That makes sense. Because why would he have the Impala? And the extremely helpful bartender. And the castle storage thing. Like, it explains that. Okay, yeah, I'm on board.
Dreamscape is noggin something. You know what Cass did? The dam inside your brother's head is gone.
Oh, that's what he did. So we're gonna deal with that, huh?
Let's try to think of what Sam would want.
I like how they've added angel proofing inside of this place now. It's like this place was supposed to keep you safe from like ghosts and demons and like evil things. Now we need it also to keep us safe from angels.
Who shot at us?
I didn't really get a good look.
Okay, we gotta go to the cops.
Also explains why you heard the gun being cocked and why Sam was shooting at Sam. It's probably soulless Sam hunting souled Sam.
You're safer with me.
How do you know that? You're scaring me.
He needs to keep you here, bartender lady, because he needs a springboard. He needs someone to talk to. I love that. I love that how interactions in reality affect the dream world.
It was night, and now it's day.
It was always day.
No.
No. It really was not.
Wow.
Yes, wow. It's not going to be helping the case with her. All the guns and stuff in the trunk. But at the same time, like, no, it does matter. It does matter what she thinks, even if she is just a figment of Sam's imagination, because he needs her in order to get out of this.
Am I really that gawky? Howdy.
Yeah, howdy. I kind of miss soulless Sam a bit.
Or your BFF Cass brought the hell wall tumbling down. Pathetic infant that you are. Shattered into pieces.
Yeah.
Peace? Peace.
Now we have to reform, or like kill the other fragments so that we can coalesce into one.
I used to skipper this meat boat for a while.
That's a great way to put it. He has, yeah, I don't know. He's cool.
Souls are weak. They're a liability.
No. That's why the entire season has been about souls and the power they hold.
Come out, wherever you are.
You can't hide from yourself, Sam. Like, I like the little details. Like, for instance, Sam, our Sam, running away all frenetically, and the camera's all shaky and stuff. Sam's in a panic, and then soulless Sam is just calmly walking. The camera is steady because it doesn't need to track him running fast or anything. Just, I love visual storytelling like that. Haha, gotcha! This, however, is just a distraction, though, because, like, this is not what we need to focus on right now. Other one? Who's the other one? Sam with a soul, Sam without a soul. Who's... Oh, boy. Oh, no. I realize who it might be. It might be Lucifer, because he also captained that meat boat for a while. Oh, might the bartender be Lucifer?
Walk away or the girl dies.
He didn't walk away, I'm guessing. Oh, he shot her. Damn, dude. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't be that way. Damn, that's ruthless.
Didn't I tell you to turn back? That you wouldn't like what you found?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just realize that it wasn't actually you. It's like trying to take responsibility for what Lucifer did.
Look what the cat dragged in.
What did you find now?
Well, at least you mud.
Hey, Balthazar.
The hell took you so long?
I was having second thoughts. Maybe I should rip out your sticky bits instead.
And what did you decide?
As a favor to Castiel.
Cass and Crowley are there.
All right, well, give us a minute to pack up and then zap us there.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I've stuck my neck out far enough already.
Yeah, I mean, gotta appreciate what you get, I guess. Gotta take what you can get. I feel like that's what Balthazar's doing. He's hedging his bets. Like he's helping a little bit, but not too much, so that Castiel will still be okay with him.
Half monster, half virgin.
Really? I don't know if I would trust Crowley. Oh, good lord.
I'm renegotiating our terms. You get nothing. Not one single.
Okay.
Kind of notice seems a bit unfairly weighted.
I would tend to agree. I kind of think you should give him half, or at least a third or something, so that he can keep his hold on the throne in hell.
You either flee or you die.
Good lord, Castiel.
You can't trust anyone these days.
No, so he chose flee. Here's the next Sam. I'm guessing that this is Lucifer Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Maybe not.
So?
Maybe this is Hell Sam. Because that doesn't sound like Lucifer.
I'm the one that remembers hell.
Yeah. You have to accept him too. But I don't know. I think maybe this is good. I think this is good. He can absorb that and be okay. Well, not okay, but like alive.
You get your lazy ass out of bed and come meet us.
Yeah, I think he will. You know, I think he will show up in a like, here comes the cavalry moment.
Humpty Dumpty has to put himself back together again before he can wake up.
Yeah.
And I'm the last piece.
Yeah, the worst piece. But sadly, we need it.
I have to know what you know. You don't want to know it. You're right.
But he has to.
I still have to. Sam, you can't imagine.
No, but you're here, you're here, and you're standing. So, like,
You're not strong enough.
You'll be surprised. No, don't take the... Don't... No, not with a knife. Knife is so much worse than a gun. Here we go.
Dean Winchester is on his way here.
Really? Oh. How do you even know where we were?
Apparently, we have a Judas in our midst.
Oh, so you're Christ now? You're gonna kill Balthazar, aren't you, Cass?
I don't know. But I need you to find out.
Of course, Castiel. Are you alright?
No, he realizes that you're the one who betrayed him.
My friends, they abandoned me, plot against me.
Yeah, and I think it's for good reason, I'm afraid.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll always have you.
Very telegraphed. Wow, that was a powerful one. I'm very curious as to how, like, the power scaling of angels work.
You hear that?
Yeah, it's like a drum.
Holy mother of...
Oh, it's Crowley. He's upset. Didn't realize they had that much of a physical presence.
Sweaty hands, mate.
Nice.
Understand?
No, me neither.
Safe and sound under the wing of my new partner.
Oh. Hi, Raphael. Should have seen that coming, Cass.
You fool. Raphael will deceive and destroy you at the speed of thought.
Right.
Kind of like you did.
You really think I would let you open that door? If anyone is going to be the new god, it's me.
New God. I didn't realize that this was such a big deal.
You have two options. Flee or die.
Nice callback.
Obenos.
So what next?
Eius ab oculis nostris.
Like, because now it seems like we are getting what I wanted, like a team up between heaven and hell for next season. But it's going to be Raphael and Crowley.
Nunquam tetigerunt canem humanam.
Haha, that didn't work. Too slow. Hey, here's our boy. Look a bit worse for the wear. Push through, dude.
Maybe I said it wrong.
I don't
You
think
said it
so.
perfectly. What you needed was this.
Oh, Castiel did the fake out. I'm impressed, Castiel.
And we've been working with dog blood, naturally.
Enough of these.
Don't appreciate that. Leave dogs alone.
So, Castiel, how'd your ritual go? Better than ours, I'll bet.
Probably, yeah. So he's done it already. Cool light show, but what did that really do?
They're all inside me. Millions upon millions of souls.
Sounds sexy.
No, it doesn't.
Crowley.
And then Crowley ran away. Hey, neat. That's Archangel level power.
I saved you.
Should they, Cass? Thank you.
Dean is very concerned right now.
But I was right all along.
Okay, Cass, you were.
I don't know.
Let's get them souls back to where they belong.
Oh no, they belong with me.
No, Cass, it's scrambling your brain.
No, I'm not finished.
Dean always has to know best, doesn't he? I don't appreciate that part of his personality. I mean, unfortunately, he is right most of the time.
I've lost Lisa. I've lost Ben. And now I've lost Sam.
No, Sam is on the way. Chill. And also, Cass did say that he would fix
Get
Sam.
rid of it before it kills us all.
I'm assuming now with these expanded powers, he's able to. That's not good. But then again, I mean, it's not an Archangel blade, right?
Angel Blade won't work. Because I'm not an angel anymore. I'm your new god.
I very much doubt that, though.
Bow down. And profess your love unto me, your lord.
In the trench coat.
Destroy you.
Good lord, dude. Someone is drunk with power, I think. Okay, so that was episode 22 of season 6 of Supernatural. I don't... Like, Raphael said that, like, that's what you're planning, like, to become the new god. I don't think that Raphael was being literal there. I think... Right? Because that's not how you can become god, is it? I mean, he might functionally be God in that he is unmatched in power, that there's no one near him like that he can, because he could blow up an archangel just with a snap. Lucifer did that to Castiel, but Castiel was just an angel. So I'm thinking that Castiel is now something above an archangel, but below actually God, you know, because that's something fundamentally different. I more assume that Raphael meant more along the lines of God as in ruler of heaven, I guess. Like not literally God, but functionally God. Yeah, that's what I'm going with, at least in my head. So now I need to be concerned about Crowley, is what I'm taking from this, because he wanted souls, he wanted more power in order to consolidate his hold on hell, and he didn't get them. So he might lose his position, and that might be really bad for humanity if someone takes over who's a bit more gung-ho about destroying the planet, for instance. Like, I'm noticing this more and more, and like I think Bobby is my favorite character, but like after Bobby, between the brothers, like my favorite is Dean. I favor Dean over Sam. I love Sam as well. It's just Dean edges him out a bit because I can relate to his struggles quite a bit, even though I'm the younger brother and the black sheep of the family, much like Sam and so on. Like, I don't know, there's something about Dean that he resonates with me for some reason. But I don't really appreciate this attitude of his that, I mean, it's been his problem since day one, basically, that it's my way or the highway, be a good little soldier. Like, he got way better at that when he realized that Dad was not infallible. He got a lot better, you know? And then with regards to the demon blood and not trusting Sam, there was that whole thing. When was that? That was season 5, right? Yeah, season 5, when he was like keeping Sam on a very short leash and so on, and like that whole part of his personality, I don't really appreciate this need he has to be like be the one who's always in the right, and to be how should I put it? Yeah, that is his way or the highway. Like, we do this, it's not that so much anymore. But he does need to be the one who is in the right, it feels like. And it's very unfortunate that he tends to be in the right, you know? Because that doesn't help. That just reinforces this negative behavior of his. Like, he tries to guilt, like in this case, Castiel into be like, don't do this. You have to let this go, and like, don't pursue this because I say so. And like, I think that it was a bad idea. Like, I think Dean is right here. I do. But it's like the way he went about it, because Castiel, I can really see his perspective. I really, really enjoyed the episode with Castiel where we saw his point of view, his perspective, episode 20. But like, while it's really hard to argue with him, it's the methods that are a bit off. But then we went into it with that he was in too deep already. But with family, it's got to be that you have to be able to speak up and be like, I was wrong. I was working with Crowley, and I didn't go to you, Dean, because you were with Lisa and Ben, and I couldn't, like, because I failed in saving Sam and so on. Like, I only got like his body out, not his soul, his body and mind only. So like, at some point you got to be like, I messed up. Like, after Dean and Sam got back together, and like, maybe not as soon as they started hunting again, Dean, together with Sam, but like, when Sam got his soul back, at that point you really got to be like, you got to come clean and be like, I messed up. Because like, we have fought archangels before. Mostly we've run from them, but like, he should have brought them in. I think that would have been a good idea, and be like, this is the plan I'm working on currently. Can we think of a better way? You know, can we think of a different way to defeat Raphael, to like ensure that the apocalypse is not back on track because Raphael's going to win and so on? Like, I don't know. But at the same time, as always, hindsight is 2020, you know? So it's like, knowing that Castiel should have done that instead, and that would have probably led to a better outcome for everyone involved. it doesn't help because what's done is done. I really like this, the opening. It was quite mysterious and so on. It was a bit surprising that Lucifer didn't show up, but then again, it was Sam. It was just like the parts of Sam, and Lucifer wasn't really a part of Sam. Soulless Sam was a part of Sam. It was the bartender, man. She really threw me off because of how helpful and how on board with everything she was. But that sequence was really, really enjoyable. I wonder, I mean, we see now that Sam is struggling. He was like limping along. He was like stumbling along is the right word. So he seems to be really affected, but at the same time, he seems to be holding it together. He kind of did go to pieces, but he, like hell Sam said, like Humpty Dumpty has to put himself back together again. And he did. So the worst crisis averted, maybe? Like, of course he's going to be tortured by these memories, but it seems like he's alive, you know? That the worst bit is over. Yeah, probably. I thought for sure that would be a more next season kind of deal. Something that trickled in over time, that inconvenienced us at the worst times and so on. But I guess this is fine too. Now it's more like ripping off a band-aid. Just do it in one motion, you know? Get it over with. So, Castiel is drunk on power. Quite a lot of hubris. And this means that he is going to be the villain next season, right? This is probably going to be the most powerful enemy. But at the same time, I don't see us fighting Castiel. I don't... Like, Castiel is being an ass at the moment, but that's because he is drunk on power, you know? And he's like, bow down before me before I destroy you. Like, worship me or or I will smite you, you know? And it's understandable that he's upset because everyone was saying, like, no, don't do this, especially Dean. But is he going to get over that? I mean, that's not enough to go to war, basically. To go to war against Castiel or for Castiel to go again to war against the Winchesters or humanity. Like, he wants to be above all that. like, I'm better than that, obviously. I'm God now. But if it's not going to be I don't know, man. I'm in this. It's intriguing because I don't know how they turn Castiel into a villain, or if not, what's going to be the villain. This has potential, you know? Quite a bit of potential, I think. So that was season 6. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I'm really looking forward to the next one. I think that the one I most recently uploaded to YouTube, I'm a bit behind on recording, was episode 15, the French mistake with the incredibly meta episode. That was amazing. Like, there was a lot of really good episodes in this season. I really, really enjoyed episode 20 with Castiel. It gave me some answers that I've been wanting for quite some time with regards to, like, the age of the world in this universe and Castiel's age and, like, yeah, how history has progressed, essentially. Yeah, it was a nice retrospective of the history of the world in kind of a little. And I really enjoyed the alpha monster stuff. I really hope that the alpha vampire comes back because he seemed really interesting and really cool. I really enjoyed the thing with Soulless Sam. I thought that really worked. It was like an interesting mystery. I also really enjoyed how ambitious this was. You know, because it's really easy to settle into like something comfortable, to do what you know, basically. And I don't feel like that's what happened here. I felt like this was taking chances. This was trying to do a lot. And too much? Yeah, too much. Probably too much. It could have been, like, Eve could have been way more interesting. I'm holding out hope that we'll see her again. yeah, she deserved more screen time, but limited by season length and so on, you know. So yeah, I think I really would like to see more of her. And what else? No, I think that's about it. I really enjoyed Eve. That's my main takeaway. I really want to see more of her. So that was season 6 of Supernatural. Very enjoyable. And again, like, it's promising for the future. As I've said many times, it must be hard to follow up after, like, follow up something loved, which I'm assuming, like, the first 5 seasons, like, as a whole, taken as a complete story, was really compelling. And like like basically season 6 is going off script. It's like improvising. It's like we were never meant to be here, and now we are, because it was like so successful so far. So like, what do we do next? And so on. So basically going off script. And I think they did a good job. And now what's interesting, even more interesting, is how do we build off this, you know? Where do we go next? So yeah, for those reasons, I'm very excited for the next season, the next coming seasons. I don't know if there is another change like this. I think there is, because I know there's more showrunners after Gamble. Anyways, that is it for today, I think. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, however, do take care of yourselves and peace out.